top. Get a nice wide open hand that kind of grips. Inhale, take one belly down, tailbone up, chest forward and chin out and lifted. So a nice cow. Exhale, come into a nice strong cat. With your foot still pointed, so toenails still down. Float the knees off the floor and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the feet like they are, but walk them in. Hips might come up a little more. 1, 2, keep the back going up. 3, 4, 5. Walk them in a little more. 1, 2, keep pressing up. 3, keep sucking in. 4, 5. Cross the ankles and hop the feet through. Extend the legs out. Get situated on your sit bones. So a little side-to-side rocking usually does the trick. You don't have to go moving flesh. Express a nice, proud, chest out, strong backbone. Hands right next to the hips. Try to fully extend the bicep long, so press through the eye of the elbow, but push back through the shoulders. Think collarbones up. Think sternum forward, belly back, and chin tucks down. Dandasana. 1, toes are flexing, back towards shin bone. 2, 3, 4, 5. Reach forward, Paschimottanasana, catch your big toes. Or take a knee bend, hold your ankles. Right? Both are acceptable. The idea is just to stretch. It's not for some sort of perfection. Inhale, lengthen, shoulders down, rise high, feel it through the crown of your head, all the way up. Exhale, reach forward, look forward, come down. 1, 2. Feel like you've kind of scooped out your low belly, like you kind of get all the guts sucked in or scooped out of there. 4, 5. Look forward, inhale. Try to change your grip onto the outside edge, pressing the thumb right to the base of the big toes pulling back. Heels stretching forward, maybe knees a little bit bent. Inhale, sternum up, shoulders low. Bend with your elbows, try to use the biceps, try not to shrug the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rise, inhale. So bring the knees up, way up, cross your feet. Hug your knees. Try to pull your ribs into your thighs. Get nice and tiny. Now float the feet off the floor and try to get in that same tiny. Right? Press the arms forward, try to stay tiny. Right? Now you need to have the hands wide to try to fit the feet under. Try not to give up. Hands down, fit the feet, and pull them through until you're out in your high plank. And lower your chaturanga. Inhale, your up dog. Exhale, your down dog. And then trying to break it down to come through. So you could do little tiny hops. 1, 2, 3. Right? If that works. Hands go behind. Legs spiral in. Feet stay together. Hips rise. Purvottanasana. 1, 2, 3. Reach forward through your toes. 4, 5. Hips down. So again, knees tuck up and in. Hands down, wide. Cross it, pull it through. Get it back. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Bring it back to seated. Right? Once there, you can take your right ankle to a figure 4 and tip forward. You can put your right foot to the groin and tip forward. Or you might try half lotus. Right heel up to center line. So the skinny outer edge of your foot goes right up into the pocket of your hip. See if you can bind if you want to do the full expression. Try to face both shoulders forward so there's this nice flat front. Engage that left leg and come out and over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Changing sides, no vinyasa. Keeping this a little more modified to our hour and 15 minute, like our Sunday class routine. So you can do figure 4, 1. You can do Janu A, heel to groin, 2. You can do half lotus, 3, right? Any of those 3 options. Both shoulders forward, sternum stays straight ahead, come out and over. 1, look forward. Keep some energy through the right leg to the heel of that foot. 2, keep your head up so your gaze is towards your foot. 3, 4, 5. Inhale up. If you're not going to do the vinyasa, hi Tater. Everybody say hi Tater. You could hold a boat. 1. Otherwise, out to plank. Down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Come back to seated. If you want to try to jump through for 3 limb, you jump into your right leg bent back. Elevate if you need. A little booster seat of a folded towel can do the trick. Nice long ankle, pointed toes, so toenail side down. The thighs are just equal. Spaced, both femurs straight, so there's probably a little gap between. Coming forward, 1. Trying to keep the right shoulder over the right knee instead of letting it track to the left. 2, 3, 4, looking forward. 5, gently out with the right, tuck back with the left. Take whatever time you need to organize things. Your own little wiggles, situating flesh and bone, sitting tall, having a good upward rise. Exhale, coming forward. If you can catch that foot with both hands, do so. 1, if you're like me and the body wants to lean off, then I'm putting a little brace with my hand. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, rise. So take it to boat pose. Or try to get it through, pulling it back. So you get your high plank and lower your chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Coming back through to seated, Janu Shirshasana A. Cross. Sorry. Pull that heel up to the pubic bone. Sole of the foot's not under the leg, it's just up against it. Pull your left hip back a little, inhale, rise. Both shoulders facing towards left foot. Catch the foot and fold. If you can, left hand tries to grab right wrist. 1, 2, 3. Stay with your Ujjayi breathing. 4. Find the right depth of stretch that'll be fruitful. 5. Changing sides. Right hip back a little. Turn to face the straight leg. Catch the foot. Inhale and come forward. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, rise. And again, you can take it to boat, right? Create that maybe hold, right? Or pull it through, take it back, and vinyasa. Returning to seated. Marichasana A, right knee up, right heel back. Right hand can try to reach for that left foot. And that might be all you do, and you try to reach forward with your head. Or you sweep your arm around like a swimming breaststroke and try to catch and bind the leg. You try to bind the hands together behind the back. Stamp that right foot to the floor. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders back, try to stretch the chest forward. Exhale, fold, Marichyasana A. 1, 2. If you can't go that far forward, you can just stay here. You can catch the foot. You can look off over your left shoulder, put a little more twist into it. So it's wherever you can go to where the breath stays smooth and equal. 1 more. Inhale up, right leg out, left leg back. Reach forward, maybe catch the foot, maybe look over the shoulder. Right? This right hand might have to stay there so that you don't tip over, but it's also helping to push me forward. Swimming stroke of left arm around, maybe binding. 1, coming forward, right leg staying active. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale up. You can always keep a simple vinyasa of crawling to tabletop and inhaling cow, which would be like doing your up dog. Exhaling cat, which would be like doing your down dog. And then just coming right back to seated for Marichyasana C. There's ways for everybody. So right heel back, as far as you can get it closed in there. Right hand behind your seat. Inhale, try to lift. Now notice how there's this space. So with this back right arm, push yourself forward. Push forward and try to hook that left arm. So you try to get rid of that space, completely get rid of that space. Wake up that left leg, reach this arm out, flip the palm back, and a lot of times people get stuck here. So you may have to create, right, just a little bit of wrist wiggle to hook it, or you might even have to push it with your hand. If you can catch the bind, catch the bind. If not, use this arm as a brace into your back so you don't slouch, right? Or you catch the bind. 1, look over the right shoulder. 2, try to keep the hips solid to the floor. 3, 4, 5. Coming out, extending the leg, and bringing the left leg back. So left hand behind the seat. You're going to lean back probably as you inhale. There's that space. Then with this left arm, you're going to try to push forward. Push forward. Push forward. Then you might stay here and just twist. Maybe that's sufficient, right? Or if you can, you're going to face the palm back. You're going to try to kind of hook this wrist. So it might take a few little wrist wiggles, right? And then you might try to bind. 1, keep the right leg active. 2, look over the shoulder. 3, 4, 5. Open it up. Take your vinyasa out to plank. Down to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And come back to seated. For time's sake, you're going to take either Baddha Konasana, right, which is feet together, knees out. Try to scooch up into that and see if you can come forward. Or you're going to take Upavishta Konasana, and same thing, see if you can come forward. Pick the pose that's probably medicine, which means the one that's a little harder. 1, 2, so either Upavishta or Baddha Konasana, right? 3, coming forward. 4, one of those 2. 5, take your vinyasa. Make your way back to seated. So I'm going to just stick with cat and cow. My back has been giving me some problems lately, and it doesn't like the full vinyasa right now. So I have to practice for today. Coming back to seated, catch the knees, lean back. Take the hands off the knees. 1, that's one option. Float the feet off the floor. That's another option. Bring the shin bones up. Keep the knees together. That's another option. 3, or straight legs. 4, 5. Cross your ankles, hands down, kind of lift your butt, put it down, come back. 1, here or here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross and lift again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross and lift. One more. 1, just 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming forward, take your vinyasa, plank to chaturanga, up dog to down dog, and then meet down on your bellies, all the way down to your belly, and come up to Sphinx pose. So elbows just under shoulders, hips and thighs heavy. Try to feel the pubic bone. 1. Try to stretch the chest forward, shoulders back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower all the way down. Take your arms back, flip your palms up. Bring the toes together if you can. Hands tucked in. Inhale, lift the ribs up. Try to lift the toes, knees, and thighs up. 1, Shalabhasana. 2,